We've arrived at the Thousand Trails Chehalis RV Campground in Washington State. Let's go check it out. Melody and I have spent over a month in Washington State, and we have absolutely loved our stay here in the Evergreen State. Our last campground is the Chehalis RV Campground. It's a Thousand Trails campground, and it's located conveniently between Mount Rainier National Park, and Mount St. Helens. Let me show you around the park. Once you turn into the campground, you're going to want to stay in the right-hand lane if you're checking in. At check-in, they let us pick our own site. The mini golf is going to be off to the left. Let's go check it out. Right across from the check-in station, you're going to find the mini golf. And the clubs are in this little building right here. And a nice little mini golf course. Also located by the check-in station in the mini golf is a propane tank where you can get propane tanks refilled. I refilled mine here. It was reasonably priced. You just see the attendant at the welcome station. We'll fix you up with the propane. Off to the right of the check-in station, you'll find the lower lodge. Let me take you over there and show you around. And there'll be a Sasquatch here to greet you as you make the right-hand turn into the lower lodge. The entry gate is dead ahead there. I'm standing right in front of the main lodge. Let me take you in there and show you around. There is Wi-Fi in here. You can, like most Thousand Trails, it sucks. This is the inside of the lodge. It is nice. They have a seating area in here. You can watch TV. I was in here one of the evenings we were here. We wanted to check out their sauna. They have a sauna downstairs. People were watching TV. All kidding aside, the Wi-Fi is barely usable. The upload speed was 0.0 something megabytes, so if you plan on uploading anything, forget about it. And the download speed, I think, was 2 megabytes per second. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you downstairs. They have some pool tables down there and the sauna's down there. Okay, well, we lucked out. It doesn't appear anybody's down here right now. There's one of the pool tables. There is a set of restrooms down here. Another pool table, air hockey. There's the sticks. This pool is closed, but there is another pool down here by the main clubhouse. So if you walk into the restroom area, there is a sauna. There's where it heats up. Very close quarters in here, but they do have a sauna. And there's the controls right there. I'm a big fan of hot tubs. It looks like they do have one, but it is closed. I'm up here at the country store. Right below the country store is the laundry room and game room. Melody's right outside of the laundry room right now. She's doing laundry. As usual, she's doing a video for you on the laundry room. So I'll cut to that video right now for you.
Hi there. I'm in the laundry room at Chehalis RV and Camping Resort in Chehalis, Washington. I have to apologize for the noise, but it is busy today. It is a Sunday, and people have been coming and going since I've been here. These washers and dryers are new. They have 5 washers and 5 dryers. I am not sure what the cost is going to be. As of right now, they are allowing you to use these for free. The system has not been set up, but from what I understand, it's going to be the CSC card and possibly credit or debit card. But they have 5 dryers and 5 washers and a couple areas to fold your clothes, as well as an iron and ironing board if you need to press anything off.
The country store is closed for the season. We'll walk you up in here. They have a nice little seating area right outside of the store. It's like they have a firewood sale right here. There's a burn ban currently. But yeah, the sign says country store closed for the season. Firewood. There's the pool. And a nice seating area right outside of where this store is. Here's a closer look at the pool. Right next to the store is the upper lodge, and it also appears that it's closed for the season. On the other side of the upper lodge, you'll find a playground, basketball court, some picnic tables, and here's another vantage point of the pool, and as a footnote, I believe it is closed for the season. Melody and I are camped down in the G Loop. We're very happy with our campsite. When we first arrived, I wanted a campsite with self-service and 50 amp hookups if we could get it. They sent us up the C Loop. I would not recommend coming up the C Loop. I'll tell you why when we get over there. At the time of this filming, they had the E and F loops closed. They're putting in new electric service, which is a good thing. Lots of improvements happening at Thousand Trails. But right now, I'm going to take you over to the C Loop and show you the problems we had over in C Loop. Okay, so that's the pool area I had showed you before. And this is the C area. You're going to bear left. It makes a loop. Let me take you back in there. So I just walked from that direction. Here's the shower house and restroom facility in C Loop. The best sites are right over on the top here. You have 3 or 4 sites that you can get your rig level on up there. These sites off to the left, and even off directly in front. This is C7, C8. There's one heck of a slope on those sites. All these sites have a pretty good slope. I'm going to take you back to that site right back in a corner pocket. That's the one where I have a problem. Site C10 is a full hookup site. There was a fifth wheel in there when I pulled in, and they had a heck of a time getting their rig level. He ended up having to jack his right side up. And then C11 is, I tried to get my rig in there. I spent about 45 minutes in there. My auto leveler aired out, and I had a heck of a time resetting it. Could not get my fifth wheel level in site C11. Then I came over to site C12, and again, could not get my rig level. The remainder of these sites in the C Loop were all occupied. That's one of the most level sites here in site C15. And the remainder of these all have a pitch to them, although you may be able to get your rig level in some of these sites. I was very disenchanted with the C Loop, if you can tell. Before I leave the C Loop, I want to show you, this is site C21, and many of these sites have new electric service. I believe this is going to be a 50 amp hookup. Yep, brand new box, 50, 30 amp electric hookups. So this is the shower house and restroom in the G Loop. I'm going to take you for a walk over into the H loop area. There's a pavilion over there. And while I'm walking over there to show you what I want to show you, I'm going to throw up some photographs of our spectacular visit to Mount Rainier National Park. We went up to Paradise. Here are some photos. Is this awesome or what? Wow. Look at that brilliant, vibrant color in the foreground and the snow-capped Mount Rainier in the background. Oh, absolutely awesome. Here's one of the campsites in H Loop. It's H2. It's going to be a 30 amp site. Melody and I scored a full hookup 30 amp site back in the G loop. I'll show you that just in a little bit. So look back where I just walked from. This is H3. It is Sunday. A good many people pulled out. That's H3. You can get your rig level once you get back down in there. Here's another huge campsite in the H loop. This is site number 9. Let's see what kind of hookups we have here. We've got water, 30 amp electric, H9. They do have some seasonal sites here in the campground. And here's another nice site in the H loop, H35. You can get a very large rig in there. You should be able to get your rig level on that side as well. And next door to site 35 is site 37. You should be able to get your rig level on that side as well. Just off of the H loop, you have this observation pavilion that I'm standing in now. It overlooks a green space. You can see the nearby hilltops. On a clear day, the view is really something else. Up at the C loop, you can see Mount St. Helens right from the Chehalis campground. And speaking of Mount St. Helens, we also did a day trip. We had fantastic weather. There were a couple days during our 1 week stay here at the Chehalis Thousand Trails campground. And we made 1 day trip to Mount Rainier. I show you those photos. We also made a day trip to Mount St. Helens National Volcanic Monument. Let me show you some photos from that day trip. Let's make our way up to my campsite in the G Loop. Melody and I absolutely love our Thousand Trails membership. We have the Adventure membership, and we've just had a ball here in the Evergreen State, bouncing from Thousand Trails campground to Thousand Trails campground. This is our seating area. We have a 30 amp full hookup site Let's go around here. I'll give you the site number. Looks like we're in site G13. The S stands for SOAR, I believe. And my little boy, Milo, should be inside. Let's go check on Milo. So, my little boy is always looking for me. So I can almost assure you he's going to be right there. Hi, Milo! Hi, buddy! Oh, Milo just gave me like 1,000 kisses. He gets very excited when we get back home. Hi, Milo. So some final thoughts on the 1000 Trail Chehalis RV Campground. Would we come back? We would come back. It's in a fantastic location. In addition to Mount Rainier and Mount St. Helens, you also have the Gifford-Pinchot National Forest nearby. And this is pretty centrally located between Mount Rainier and Mount St. Helens. I think I'm going to leave it here. I'll have the upload and download speeds for Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile in the written video description on YouTube. If you like these videos, like and subscribe, and I'll see you down the road.